for your paper. So from your home screen, you're going to go from your My Projects page, you're going to go to your notebook again, which is where all of your note cards are housed. And in here, you will have access to the outline. You can see it over here on the right side. Yours might be a little reduced. It might be kind of mushed over here, but you're going to grab it, drag it out a little bit. And this first section right above that gray bar is for your thesis statement. And it'll say thesis. And when you double click on it, it'll allow you to actually type in there. And remember, your thesis statement is what? What should it be? What your answer is to your question, right? So whatever your research question is, you're making a very specific argument in response to it. So make sure you have a nice argument there. And keep in mind too, you can modify this. That happens a lot when you're writing and you're putting your note cards together and your focal points. Sometimes you go back and you look at your thesis and you realize, I need to fix it, I need to change it, modify it a little bit, perfectly fine. So then the next thing you do, once you have your thesis statement, you have to support it, right? And so you're going to want to create some topic sentences. So whenever you click new bullet, it creates something called a new item, and it'll be a Roman numeral. Those Roman numerals should be your topic sentences. When you double click on one, you can start typing in there. And I recommend that for your topic sentences, you use your focal points. Okay, so turn those focal points into some kind of statement that supports your main argument. So these are your supporting claims, supporting reasons, whatever you want to call them, but they support that answer you have in your thesis statement. So for example, I have very few note cards, but imagine I have plenty here, and I have one group on profiling. So I might have a topic sentence that says something about profiling incidents and their impact on racial profiling of Muslims and national security. So I might say, profiling incidents are numerous and actually create hostility where none existed before, okay? They're actually creating a problem when we people instead of, at least that's supporting my thesis, they're creating this problem instead of helping it. You just hit enter and there's your statement. If you have an item, like say you click new bullet and it creates an item and you don't want it, you can just click on it once and delete it. Okay, so now I'm back here. I'm going to need to support this topic sentence, right? Where's that support going to come from? The note cards, exactly. So this is where you can open up one of your groups and you can start dropping and dragging the note cards you want to use in here. So I can create, I can just drag this right in here and see how it makes it a Roman numeral 2. I don't really want that to be a Roman numeral 2. I need it to move over a little bit in my outline so I know that it goes with this topic sentence. I'm going to click on it once and just use the arrows up here to move it over. So now it's a capital letter A. And if I want to add something below that, put some commentary, but you already have commentary on your note cards. You probably aren't going to need to do that. But just in case you do, you can add that here. Or you can grab yet another note card, drag it in there, and click on it, pop it back out. Okay, there's your second note card. So those arrow keys at the top up here help you move items around. New bullet is how you create things in your outline. So say I already have, you can even grab a whole section and move it around too if you want to organize it graphically. But say I'm ready to create my second topic sentence. All I do is click new bullet. I don't want a C, so I'm just going to click on that, back it out, and now I'm ready for topic sentence number 2. And it all saves right online, just like your notebook, just like your bibliography. So you can really build your argument right in the notebook in EasyBib, and when you're writing your paper, everything will be accessible right there. Your note cards, your thesis, topic sentences, all of your commentary that you put on your note cards should be really easy to write that paper. Questions about the outlining feature? No. All right. That was beautiful. I am going to show you one last thing. And that is how to find your parenthetical citations. I know I showed it to you once, but first period was looking at me like I was or second period was looking at me like I was a little crazy. So remember, when you're writing your paper, every piece of information you use from a source has to be cited in the text in parentheses. So remember, when you go to your bibliography, underneath each source, you see this little link that says parenthetical. And when you click on it, this box pops up, and what you need to copy and paste is right in here where it says copy and paste your citation. It has the author's last name and the page number. Okay, and even though you didn't really use pages, see how there's a page number in this citation? It's from a magazine called Skipping Stones, kind of an interesting one. And there's page 6. This one has NPAG, that means there's no page. So when you click on parenthetical, even though it says there should be the page number, it doesn't include it because there isn't one. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay. All right.